Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to talk about hyperthyroidism. First, I will introduce you to the thyroid. The thyroid is a butterfly-shaped endocrine gland located in the neck. It is wrapped around the trachea just below the thyroid cartilage, the Adam's apple. The two major hormones of the thyroid are triiodothyronine, T3, and thyroxine, T4. The numbers 3 and 4 indicate the number of iodine atoms present in a molecule of each hormone. T3 and T4 are collectively referred to as thyroid hormones. Thyroid hormones act to increase the body's metabolic rate. They stimulate appetite, digestion, breakdown of nutrients, and absorption. They also increase the oxygen consumption, raise in the breathing rate, heart rate, and contraction strength. As a result, the body's heat production is increased. Thyroid hormone secretion usually rises in winter months to keep the body warm. Hyperthyroidism is when the thyroid gland produces too much hormones, resulting in a too active metabolism together with a respiratory and cardiovascular rates that are higher than necessary.
A variety of conditions can cause hyperthyroidism. Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder, is the most common cause of hyperthyroidism. It causes antibodies to stimulate the thyroid to secrete too much hormone. Symptoms of Graves' disease may include bulging eyes, eyelids retract, eyes redness, weight loss, and a fast metabolism. Graves' disease occurs more often in women than in men. It tends to run in families, which suggests a genetic link. Other causes of hyperthyroidism include: first, excess iodine, a key ingredient in T4 and T3. Second, thyroiditis or inflammation of the thyroid, which causes T4 and T3 to leak out of the gland. Thirdly, tumors of the ovaries or testes. Next, benign tumors of the thyroid or pituitary gland. And lastly, large amounts of tetraiodothyronine taken through dietary supplements or medication.
Next, I will continue with the common signs and symptoms for hyperthyroidism. The common signs are swelling in neck, irregular or unusually fast heart rate, twitching or trembling, excessive sweating, itchy rash, hair loss, weight loss despite an increased appetite, and eyes problems such as redness, dryness, or vision problems. The common symptoms are nervousness, anxiety and irritability, mood swings, difficulty sleeping, feeling tired all the time, muscle weakness, diarrhea, pee more often than usual, and persistent thirst.
Now, let's take a look at the treatment for hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism can be treated with antithyroid drugs. The first most prescribed antithyroid drug is named propylthiouracil. It is available in 50 mg units with daily dosage varies from 100 to 600 mg. The second one is methimazole. It is available in 5 or 10 mg with daily dosage varies from 10 to 40 mg. Other treatments include radioactive iodine and surgery. Radioactive iodine can effectively destroy the cells that produce hormones, and for surgery, the procedure includes removal of a section or all of thyroid gland surgically.
Now I'll explain the mechanism of action of the drugs. In this case, it is the propylthiouracil and methimazole. These drugs decrease the output of thyroid hormones from the gland, and it causes a gradual reduction in the signs and symptoms of hyperthyroidism, the basal metabolic rate and pulse rate, returning them to normal over a period of 3 to 4 weeks. In this figure, you can see that they inhibit the iodination of thyroxine residues in thyroglobulin. It is thought that they inhibit the thyroperoxidase catalyzed oxidation reactions by acting as substrates for the postulated peroxidase iodinium complex. thus competitively inhibiting the interaction with tyrosine. Also, propylthiouracil has an additional effect in which the methimazole doesn't have. It can reduce the deiodination of T4 to T3 in peripheral tissues.
Lastly, how to manage this disease. First, get a healthy diet that can help with hyperthyroidism. Natalia Rizzo from New York City said, a healthy balanced diet help keep you feeling good. For hyperthyroidism, healthy foods that should be included in their diet are as follow. Low iodine food. A low iodine diet helps to reduce thyroid hormones such as non-iodized salt, oats, and honey. Next, cruciferous vegetable and other types may stop your thyroid from using iodine properly. They may be beneficial for hyperthyroidism, for example, broccoli, Brussels sprout, and collard green. Third is vitamin and minerals. Several nutrients like vitamin and mineral are essential for thyroid health and to balance thyroid hormone production. For instance, ions, selenium, zinc, calcium, and vitamin D. The fourth is healthy fats. Fats that are from whole food and largely unprocessed may help reduce inflammation. These help to protect thyroid health and balance thyroid hormone. Non-dairy fats are important in a low iodine diet. These include olive oil, sunflower oil, and avocado. The last is spice. Some spice and herb have anti-inflammatory properties to help protect and balance thyroid function. Add a flavor and a dose antioxidant to your health meals, with turmeric, green chili, and black pepper. There are foods to avoid or cut back on when you have hyperthyroidism. The first is excess iodine. Eating too many iodine-rich or iodine-fortified foods may lead to hyperthyroidism or worsen it in some cases. Avoid the seafood and seafood additive. Other foods high in iodine and some medication also contain iodine. Next is nitrate. Chemical called nitrate may cause thyroid to absorb too much iodine. This can lead to an enlarged thyroid and hyperthyroidism. Nitrates are found naturally in some food. Processed food may contain other nitrates too. They may also be found in drinking water. So, for hyperthyroidism, avoid or limit such food. So there is gluten. In some people, gluten may harm the thyroid by causing inflammation. Even if you don't have a gluten allergy or intolerance, it may be beneficial to restrict or limit gluten. Check food label for gluten-containing ingredients such as wheat, barley, and bureau wheat. Why soy doesn't contain iodine? It's been shown to interfere with some treatments for hyperthyroidism in animals. So avoid or limit foods with soy, like soy milk, soy sauce, and tofu. The last is caffeine. Food and beverage that contain caffeine such as coffee, tea, soda, and chocolate can exacerbate the symptoms for hyperthyroidism and lead to increased anxiety, nervousness, irritability, and rapid heart rate. If caffeine has this effect on you, then avoiding or limiting your intake may be a good option. Try replacing caffeinated beverage with natural herbal teas, flavored water, or hot apple cider. Second, get the right amount of exercise for a healthy weight. Regular exercise can make you feel better and it's good for your long-term health. People with hyperthyroidism may especially benefit from mood-lifting cardiovascular exercise as well as increased bone density from strength training. As your hyperthyroidism is treated, exercise can also prevent excess weight gain. It may even help control your appetite. This is especially important if you become hyperthyroid due to medication or surgery. Third is manage the stress or distress. Hyperthyroidism is known to increase anxiety and irritability. Stress can make hyperthyroidism worse, but taking steps to change how you cope with it can make a big difference in how you feel. Yoga, meditation, deep breathing, or just chilling out to some relaxing music can all help reduce stress and anxiety. Find a stress-reducing technique that works for you and incorporate it into your lifestyle. Fourth is getting enough good quality sleep. In through the day, it can be hard to fall asleep at night if you have hyperthyroidism. Getting enough good quality sleep will improve your daytime fatigue. Set and stick to a regular wake and bedtime. Keep your bedroom cool, cold, and cave-like, and avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Talk to your doctor about any sleep issue you are having to see if there are other things you can do to get yours. Fifth is take care of your health. Do everything you can to stay healthy. This includes staying up to date with doctor visit and screening tests, as well as washing your hair thoroughly before and after you eat, prepare food, or caring for someone who is sick.